Okay, we're back at it again with another gameplay. So if you look at here, if you could see, I have not set up. It's because I low-key forgot, but we're gonna do that right now. Just making sure all my settings are good. I'm keeping it the same as I'm keeping this the same as for yeah, it's a Moe novel, so it should be the same aspect ratio as Adventure of a Lifetime. So. Actually, the bundle I bought all of these from are Moe novels, which is like a little company, that just makes visual novels. But yeah, since this is like not the same as Adventure of a Lifetime, obviously different stories and stuff, but same company, it's like similar format. So right here is full screen, and I'm making sure it is, yeah, because I don't want to leave any parts out. But yeah, hey guys, we're back at it again, um, with another gameplay. This is the other game I promised I would play for you guys, so here we are now. I was reading some of because I know with like these type of like visual novel games, there's usually different character routes and stuff. And I searched it up like how many walkthroughs, this and that, etc. Cause I'm curious. And apparently it's like a very, I don't know, like fuck. It's like it's like a forced order type of shit. Like you have to go through like a specific. You can't like jump like just straight to specific routes. You have to kind of just play along until the game allows you to. And I was like, what? That sounds looking kind of confusing. So bear with me if it takes me a while to adjust this game. But yeah. And then there's apparently no bad endings. So I was like, okay. I guess better for me because I don't like tragic stuff that much. Uh, so like for example, if I like make mistakes or select like different dialogue, it will not lock me into the game over screen. Instead, the current week resets, allowing you to pick alternative. Oh, that's what it means. So like fuck, if I mess up on my choices, I get to go back and choose. Well, that's cool. 100% completion, unlock all scenes and CG variations, every single dialogue option, branch to your progression loops. Ah, I see. Okay, okay. If you're wondering, I'm wearing that little AI little thingy. But yeah, okay, but I have no idea what this game's gonna be about. I've seen like one or two images, and I'm just like, oh. But other than that, I don't know what I'm supposed to expect. So I guess we're gonna go into this blindly, how we usually do. But yeah, without further ado, let's get into it. If I need to adjust anything, I'll do it in a bit. But yeah, let's get into this. Start game. We already got something. Ooh, Loki looks majestic right now. My oldest memory is so faint and blurry. A memory so fuzzy, I could barely remember it. This is some good music, holy shit, wait. I was in a luxurious room, filled with an aura of, aristocracy. There was a canopy, bed, and European chairs. But still, I preferred sitting on the floor. Especially on days like that. Beyond the window, I saw only black, starry curtain of night. The time of recording this, actually, there was a solar eclipse. I was like, what the fuck? That's cool. And yeah. Or there's gonna be a solar eclipse. And then there's also fucking, like, I don't know, my friend sent me some shit. Like, falling stars. I was like, oh, okay. I was thinking about watching it, but then I ended up passing out. I don't know what happened. I think I was so tired. Just went to sleep. And then I even slept through some noise, because usually, like, my house gets, like, very noisy early in the morning. And fuck, I even slept through most of that. So I was like, damn, I was tired. But anyways, I was captivated by the twinkling lights contained in the window frame. My reflection was trapped in the glass wall between the outside world and my room. A reflection of a maiden in her bower. A graceful young girl dressed in a Western-style dress. Who are you?
Taichi.
That our name? what a beautiful world. No matter how twisted things got, whenever I saw the city, I was reminded that the world was beautiful. Beauty was beauty, I couldn't deny it. Yup. The air was alive with summer. It was so exquisite that it was hard to describe it in words. That thought always struck me. Whenever I looked out from these mountains, in the distance between the gentle sighing trees, I saw an isolated cluster of white buildings. The city. And I was standing in the tranquility of this brand new, pristine city. Ooh, it actually looks pretty nice. Where are we? Okay, the tail end of it here. Wait, the tail end of it. Anyway. The city proper was on the other side, tight against the towering mountains. There were shopping malls, and if you went on there was a train station at the end, as well as rental shops, arcades, bookstores, restaurants. All signs that society had passed beyond mere gluttony. Some people jokingly called it the city. I mean, isn't that what it is? I mean, well then, how about this side? Lots and lots of houses. Along with hills, of course. There were also a school, just one. Other than that, it was just nature, as far as the eye can see. It was the kind of town where everyday people would come and go on their way to work, coming and going. Oh, then sir, adult joke 1? Fuck, okay. A commuter town, in short. Same city, two different places. I bet we have some deep-seated political divisions to thank for that. I mean, common. If you looked at the map, these towering mountains that divided the city were simply called hills. Don't let that cute name fool you. They're anything but. If someone believed the name on the map, they might drag wifey and a little junior out for a hike or something, and put the whole family in danger. The only way to reach the city was by train, or unpaved mountain roads. Actually, you technically could get to the city from the roads branching off of the peaks on the other side. Well, so long you didn't mind taking the scenic route. And so the city remained distant. This really was the countryside. Once, a boy in my class named Sakuraba had said, and so, gritting his teeth, he had set out his journey. And then, Sakuraba hadn't come home for 3 days, and eventually his parents had called the police. Apparently, he had said he was taking his new mountain bike for a little test ride. Bro did not come back. Oh my goodness. It went horribly wrong. But he had gotten carried away and had ended up having an accident about 5 kilometers out of Aihara City, the next and distant town over. In the end, they had caught him running at large, terrifying nobody in particular, on a deserted stretch of road. Sakuraba's family was a wealthy as our classmate Kirihara's, and his parents were quite overprotective. We called the two of them Sakuraba of the west and Kirihara of the east. The Kiriharas were an old samurai family. Their daughter gave off an arrogant, aristocratic vibe. The whole family walked around with sour faces and were harsh, unloving types. Some people jokingly called them the Harakiris. The Sakurabas were the opposite. The closest they came to martial valor was when the father almost died from appendicitis? That's a thing? Let me just, I'm curious. Appendicitis. Sounds like a virus for the appendix. Probably is. Hold up. Messed up here. Appendicitis. Ah, yeah, it is. Yeah, for the appendix. Painful swelling for your appendix. A small pouch attached to your large intestine. Oh! Causes pain in your belly button. Oh yeah, it can make your appendix burst? Shit. It make you very sick. Oh shit, that sounds very fragile. Anyways, the Sakurabas were the opposite. I think I already read that one. Almost died from appendicitis because he didn't notice it. Oh yeah. Guys, go to the doctor regularly. Even if that sounds like, you know, what a hassle. Never know what you have. If you feel something, say. It seemed his son had inherited his innate clumsiness too. It was hilarious catching glimpses of this idiocy. Like how they told the police he had been kidnapped when he didn't come home that night. Sakuraba had been severely scolded by the police and his bike has been confiscated. I mean, yeah. After that, he became the laughingstock of the school. For a good while, it was like he had a spot reserved on the front page of the school newspaper. His rambling interviews in particular were a real riot.
緊急特報。蓮ヶ岳奥地に謎の人工建造物を見た。完全踏破12時間。秘境の奥地に隠された禁断のオーバーテクノロジー。長い道のりの果て、ここで我々は未だかつて想像だにしなかった衝撃の事実を見ることになる。
Bullshit, all of it. Basically on his way home, he had gotten lost in the woods. He had probably been looking for a shortcut. And by sheer incident, he had stumbled on some kind of facility. Naturally, the interviews continued with incredible revelation.
秘密基地。衝撃の武装した兵隊らに人類の常識を覆す。
Here are the top 5 keywords from the interview. Number 1, mystery, 22 times. Number 2, shock, 19 times. Number 3, discovery, 17 times. Number 4, forbidden, 6 times. Number 5, trembling, 4 times. The school newspaper tripped Sakuraba to the bone and had sucked his marrow dry. He learned how cruel journalism could be the hard way. Afterwards, he had diarrhea from the stress for a week. There had been an article about it. Oh my. On the eighth day, he showed up at school like nothing had happened. There had been photos. The only difference was that he had dyed his hair blonde. There had been a special feature. And from then on, he lived life as a blonde. Clearly, he was trying to overcome the stress by creating the illusion of a new self. I guess this was the reason people started to call us Gold and Silver. What the fuck? Like Pokemon Gold and Silver? Anyway, back on track. What Sakuraba had mistaken for an advanced extraterrestrial outpost was the nuclear power plant that had brought prosperity to the city. It was an example of a dirt cheap land transformed into solid gold right before your eyes. I guess it was a sign of the times. People got rich, buildings were built, and the city as we know it came to be. The land was cheap and the taxes low, and the electricity was free. That's why the city had so many lights everywhere. And yet, none of them seemed to be anywhere useful. The city decided its theme should be healing. Which is which was a peculiar theme for a rural community, so deeply tied to a nuclear power plant. Yeah, the city hall, with its rococo aesthetic, overflowed inside and out, with an aura that screamed, "Be thou healed." It was an odd place, to be sure, and yet perhaps that's what made it so comfortable. It retained a strange, intimate sense of a world that had been broken. Ouch! I made out a hushed sound. My head was suddenly pushed forward. I could feel the tendons in the back of my head stretch, and it hurt like hell. What the hell? Hello? Who's this? Wait, okay, the first girl, I guess, though you see. I turned around and saw a young girl. Oh, it's the Empress. What? Hello? Methinks Her Majesty is in high spirits this morn. I raised my hand in greeting. I expected her to respond with one of her typical witty retorts. Oh, she's a tsundere. Maybe. I don't want to, categorize these characters, but interesting. Or something like that. But alas, my hopes were dashed. I was met instead with cold anger. What's wrong, Kirihara? I expected a bit more oomph. Oh, could it be? That time of the month? Bro, what? This looks fucking annoying. The air chilled several degrees. I didn't stop. A visit from Aunt Flo? She's really losing it. She's gonna burst. It was like I could see the anger flowing out of her. Chocolate and ice cream time? Toko Kirihara was her family name, but she could always be Toko in my heart. Anyways, right now her head was twitching slightly. I'm sure she was really saying, "You bastard." She didn't always say what she meant. So she's a tsundere. I guess I just had a way of understanding. It was genuinely amusing how haughty Toko could be, yet she still sounded like a kid when she talked. All of a sudden... Oh shit, she just smacked the shit out of us. Oh my goodness. Oh! Right on the chin. It was a clean hit. I had no chance to dodge. She had delivered an uppercut, her first thrusting my chin into the air and knocking my head back. What we did. Kirihara's special martial arts direct. She hit me so hard I actually saw lights, like effects from a video game. Her voice was low. If I kept poking at her, I wouldn't be kissing this guy next time. I'd be eating dirt. That was the impression I got anyways. Yes, I'll help. Ow! Without a word, she grabbed me by my ear and dragged me back to the camp. Ow, 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 you're hurting me. Hey, what's with the evil stepmother punishing a hated child line? Oh, her lips are actually moving, I just noticed. I knew there was something going on, but I just noticed, I paid more attention. Her lips are moving, like slightly, they're just like that, like the typical animal, like type animation. Interesting, I really like that. I already have! I did my share during this trip. Can't I take a little break? Was I her soldier or something? Kirihara. It was fun, yeah. The camping, I mean. She ignored me. She was clearly not in a talkative mood. Still, for her, this was a lot of chatter. It was weird for her to actually engage in conversations like this. Oh, that's fucking rude. Okay. What?
殴った時空っぽの音がしたからそろそろ脳細胞を分裂させておかないと大人になった時に辛いわよ
Oh, how rude. Hope you have a lawyer ready.
ほんと疲れる君
She sighed heavily, and I decided to stop there. I went along silently behind her. My eyes unconsciously fell to her butt. What? What's up with all these guys doing this shit? Okay, whatever. Wrapped gently in an expensive-looking dress. Like a lovely little peach. What? Tai Chi. Hey, you're making Hiroki look fucking innocent. Oh my goodness. I whispered so she wouldn't hear.
触ったら沈めるから
Down where? Oh boy.
せっかく夏季休暇1週間無駄にした気分よ
You mean, oh, I'm so sad this lovely camping trip is over, right?
もう割れてるんじゃない
It was. I just had a good time, that's all. Sure looked like you enjoyed yourself.
何か言った
No, ma'am, not a word. We had been camping for a whole week. Might have only been like a couple of times, but I have seen her smile. Her expressions were always so serious normally. No mistake, she must have had fun. With the tents and all the equipment. The whole thing felt like it happened in another world. Ow, 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 ow. She pulled harder on my ear. We came out of the woods and into the open. Light was raining down. The sunlight was brilliant.
撤収もうだいぶ終わっちゃってるこらそこのおさばの2人
A gentle voice floated over. A distinct voice. Our club president.
私は違います私は
Ow, ow, ow! Don't run! Hey, my ear! Ow! Don't pull so hard, my ear's gonna rip. It'll rip. It's very important to me, don't rip it.
いやー何かエッチそうなことやってます
What the fuck? Kinky stuff. Everyone in this game is they're really, oh my gosh. Ugh, they have a dirty mind, bruh. Oh my goodness.
定額ですよ
No one's doing shite, bruh. Oh my goodness. The club president's voice was trembling in dismay. Ha 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 ha.
この変態
Everyone in this game is mostly a pervert, not gonna lie. My goodness. Ouch! I stroked my beloved ear, released at long last, along with my poor beaten head. I grinned. Teehee. Ouch. Okay, it's off to work. I go.
この男は
I skipped away. What the fuck? Okay.
まったく
We're very quirky, bruh. Oh my. Toko's sigh followed after me. I could see the others behind the club president. We went over to them together. Hey! I cut out for no reason in particular. 5 heads, all busy gathering up equipment, turned to me at the same time. The intention made me want to act the fool. I took off my shirt. The freaking payaso over here, oh my goodness, what is going on? Behind me, the Empress shrieked in disgust. Bro, we're a freaking payaso, we're a clown. If you don't know what that means, we're a clown. That's what clown is in Spanish. Like, fuck. I ran around a bare-chested. My nipples frolicked in the wind. I felt the 5 pairs of eyes on me. I felt lifted up. Look at me! The The five heads turned back to their work as if nothing had even happened. An excellent demonstration of the synchronized ignoring. Ahaha! I was a happy idiot. For the moment, at least. Yeah, we are quite something. Their trip would end, and the new school year would start. Our old lives would resume, and the same old tomorrow would play out again. Oh? But anyways, we're gonna leave it off here. Wow, that was definitely something. I would say that was pretty entertaining, not gonna lie. Like, we just finished right in time. But yeah, yeah, really, really interesting, guys. What do I say? Yeah, it's definitely goofy on main character, not gonna lie. But it is entertaining. It is entertaining, I must say. I must admit. I can't wait to see his his future interactions with the characters and stuff, and more lore, I guess. Because the two images I saw, they look pretty like, they carry some heavy, like, you know, weight to them. So yeah, and if you're like wondering, what two images? I don't know, like one with this one girl and the guy we just saw, and then I forgot the other one, but yeah, I saw them from the Steam store. I was like, what the fuck? And yeah, but so far, interesting though. This looks very entertaining, and I am interested to play more, so that's a good thing. That's a good thing in my book. But anyways, without further ado, hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to like and subscribe, turn on notifications, comment down below if you guys want more videos like this or any other type of content. Very open to ideas, and yeah, hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye. Subscribe for more cross-channel Steam edition. See y'all.